Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tembela Mpata and this is Uncomfortable Journey with Tembela. I would like to welcome you guys. It's been a minute. I've been really I went without saying anything and I don't like what I did to you guys because we are building a relationship. You do not leave a relationship without saying you are living and why you are living. I truly apologize for not saying anything to you guys before I took a break, but there were things that were just happening that needed me to just take a breather and focus on them, and then so that I can be able to feed you guys as well. I was getting tired, so I needed to take some time for myself and focus on those things so that I can be of service to you guys. So those things now are okay. They are okay. So now I can be able to now open a room and come back to our relationship. I do hope that you guys are going to welcome me back, and I welcome those that are popping in for the first time. And I'm saying please subscribe, like, share, and comment. I would like to know what has been happening to your life as well. So today we're just going to share, just share what has been happening and why I was away for almost a month, I think. And also I would like to apologize. I know my last video was about pickup moments. I talked about I opened a verse and I shared the verse and I was trying to motivate each other because a week is long and we want motivations in the week so that we can be able to finish the week. So I do want to apologize that I didn't keep up with my promise. I said I was going to share videos every Wednesdays, but I did not keep that promise, and I apologize for not keeping my promise. I do promise still that I am going to take that seriously and do as I promised. And yeah, so today we're just going to talk about me really and why I left for a month. Okay, first thing is I'm no longer staying in res. I was staying in res, right? I'm no longer staying in res. I moved to this place that is closer to work. I've got a new job last year in September, so now I needed a place that was nearby because I was staying in Belleville and traveling to my workplace every day, and that was 2 hours daily, and it was just making me exhausted every day. So I needed to be closer to where I am working now. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, before I moved to this place, I had two options, right? That's why I had to take a break. This is the reason I had to take a break, because I was moving to a new place. I had two options. The first option was for me to buy the place. The second option was for me to rent the place, right? So there were a lot of things that were happening if I wanted to buy a place. Guys, I must just tell you how difficult it is to buy a house, even to get a house that is not expensive kakhulu. Cape Town expensive kwizindlu. Yo, let me tell you guys lessons that I've learned through lento yokubana ndithathe the gap yofuna uthenga indlu. These are the lessons that I've learned. Okokuqala into yokubana xa ufuna uthenga indlu ne, xa ufuna uthenga indlu, you must have savings. You must have savings mntasekhaya in your bank, at least 50,000. That lesson number one. Have savings in your bank, at least 50,000 rand. This 50,000 rand, you're going to use it to pay your lawyers, right? There are lawyers. There are two types of lawyers. There are transfer bond lawyers, and then there are registration bond lawyers. Ne? So the 50,000 is going to be split kwaba bantu bayi-2, kwezi lawyers ziyi-2. Nansi ke into endithe ndayifunda ke yesibini is that if you don't have a property, this is your first time applying for a property or trying to get indlu, but it's your first time buying in, ne? The bank is going to give you a loan, and if it's your first time, they're going to give you imali to pay the lawyers. But if it's not your first time buying a house, they're not going to give you imali to pay the lawyers. You have to come up with your own money to pay the lawyers, right? So the reason I'm saying to you, you must have the 50,000 if you want to buy the house, is because you don't want to have a bond and on top of that you have a 50,000 for paying lawyers that you could have saved in 2 years for you to buy and to pay your lawyers, right? Because the 50,000, if a bond yakho is 700,000 and then lawyers on as cost 50,000, go a bond yakho is no longer going to be 700,000, is going to be 750,000. The interest yayo, the 50,000, sorry, is going to be, it's going to have its own interest. It's advisable that you have your savings for lawyers, because in those like uzobadala bond, interest bond, and you're gonna pay 50,000 interest as well that you could have saved in 2 years if you want to buy in 2025. That's the first lesson. Now, the second lesson is that before you buy a house, you must do a credit check, ne? Credit score check. How you do this, you go to Better Bond. You send email, uchinomana Better Bond, I want to buy a house. These are my tools. Tools are going to be pay slip, bank statement, tax number yakho, and then you send it to them, and then babuye bathi nobana okay wena credit score yakho ikanga, so you can buy a house that is with this much. Then you use that, they call that a pre-approval. They call it a pre-approval. So when you take your pre-approval, you take it to the bank, and then you're like, okay, no, you don't take it to the bank first. You take it to your agent. Right? And then the agent yakuzondabana, okay, come and view in and send me your pre-approval. Let's say in yako when you've been pre-approved for 800,000, and then go kufuna indlu when 750, then you still fall under your pre-approval. Therefore, you can be approved by banks because you have a pre-approval from Better Bond. Now, you take that every time you go and view indlu. We'll touch along. You want guys, I've been busy. I've been really busy. How? I've been busy. Like it was a stressful moment. I've been really, really busy. But anyway, let's continue. And then you take a pre-approval yako. Every time you wanna indlu on the ad, you take that to agent. Agent yako zakubuzna, have you been pre-approved? And then you're like, yes, I've been pre-approved for 750,000, and then Nancy we send it to inandika yako agent lay advertising indlu. Then bona bazona, okay, fine, we are qualified for you to buy this house. Into usuyenza ke mntasekhaya into yokubana xa pre-approved for 700,000 okanye pre-approved for 800,000, don't use all that money. Nina niyathanda ukuthi noba xa ni pre-approved for fana noba ni pre-approved for loan, kuthiwa you can get, nifumanisa SMS kuthiwa you can get a loan, yeah 550,000. Anyway, let me say this, I am not an advisor. I don't have a certificate as a financial advisor. I haven't done even accounting. I'm just sharing my experience. I'm not an accountant in any of those things. So I'm sharing my experience, right? So nina niyathanda ke xa pre-approved for a loan, let's say a personal loan, you pre-approved for 50,000. Boom, 50,000 yonke. You don't do that. Ne? You don't do that. Okay, so that is my thing that I have been busy with. Ne? So I moved to a place, but I haven't bought in. I decided not to buy in. Ne? But because we are family. But I haven't bought in. Okay, another thing that has been happening, guys, in Dokbana, I've been enjoying spending time with myself, and I actually asked one of my friends from church, I asked her about, can you please tell me, is there something that is happening abakum wrong? Because now I'm a person that loves to close the door and just be alone. Is it wrong to want to be alone? And she was like, yo, no, I don't think it's wrong. You are growing, you are becoming a woman, you are enjoying your space, and you are becoming the person that loves to have her own time and her own space. Because I was like, maybe nobody depression, nobody depression. Why is that like ndithanda uhlala ndedwa kangaka? But no, it's not like there's something happening. If it comes kuwe laa nto ubana you want to be alone, you do not want to spend so much time with people, and you enjoy it, because iba mnandi. I don't wanna lie, I am enjoying it mna kakhulu, and imnandi, and I can stay alone all day, and 2 days iba ngathi ncinci as well, just to reflect on izinto ezenzeka evekini, to reflect on izinto ezenzeka kwifamily zethu, because yay, there are a lot of things ezenzekayo. We are moving, yet we don't know how we are moving. Like we see imini pelile, but singayazi imini phele njani. Zininzi izinto that ezisehlelayo since COVID. It's been, if ungabuza umuntu into yobana are you okay, there are a lot of things ezenzekayo. Abantu, they want to kill themselves. Depression is too high. So I thought I was there, and she said, no, you are not there, because if you were there besingazukubona, ungazuthetha even nathi esifowunini. So I was like, oh, thank you God, I'm not there. So I've been enjoying my time. I've been enjoying the space that God gave me, because I believe He has put me into the space that I am at now, and He has directed my life. It has not been easy, and I thank Him so much for directing my feet, because if He didn't direct me, I don't know where I would be, but I don't think I would be where I am. So we need to thank God for the things that He does in our lives. Izinto tina that ezithatha ncinci sometimes, izinto ezithatha for granted sometimes. We have to thank God for them. Thank God for being able to talk. There are people that are not able to talk. Umuntu izolo beleli able to talk, but today akakwazi. So we need to be people that are grateful for having a room to sleep, grateful for having a job. Baninzi abantu that don't have jobs. If ungavuli news now, there are a lot of things ezenzeka in South Africa. And I'm going to because I try to protect my mind a lot. Although I do catch up with into that are trending, so that I think I fall behind, but there are a lot of things that are, but again, must pull me up. Let's pull me up, because yay, I score up. So those are the things that have been happening, guys. It's been really, really, really refreshing to move, really refreshing to grow, to be a woman. It's been really refreshing to be an adult, because a process of buying a house, it's stressful, but it's part of growth. It's part of moving forward with your life. It's part of even moving out of kokweni, moving out of esikolweni. It's part of growth. You are moving with your life. You are going somewhere, because if you are able to ndokubana uthethe with abantu about buying a house, if you are able to talk to abantu about moving out of esikolweni and finding your place. Okay, now I'm praising myself, but I'm sorry. I'm trying to show that kwinto zonke that we are doing, noba it's a little movement, it shows that you are living and you are growing as a person. It might be hard, but it's a movement. You are getting somewhere. And when you get there, it's about like pain. Is it me? Really? But you will get there. I hope you guys are going to like this video. I know I'm a bit vague. I didn't go into detail with everything, but that is what it is right now. Please share, like, and subscribe. Bye.